Hello folks, I've decided to make this little video to try and get word out about exactly how bad the two tech giants, Apple and Google, are screwing everybody except themselves. And what I'm referring to is the recent lawsuit by Epic Games, the maker of Fortnite, against both Apple and Google. Basically, they're suing them under the Antitrust Act, or for being a monopoly, or in this case, a duopoly. In that regard, basically, Apple and Google are not competing with each other. Not in any serious sense. They're working together to maintain a stranglehold on the apps market. And not only that, their practices are about as anti-competitive as they get. To start off with, they charge app developers an extortionate 30% of all income they make in the App Store. But trust me, it gets better. Much better. Well, for them anyway. Another one of their particular practices is that a lot of app developers would very much like to offer customers the chance to visit their website and possibly get better deals related to purchases and their apps. But because this would not allow Apple and Google their 30% extortion fee, it's against the rules. App developers who market their products in the Google or Apple stores are not allowed to direct customers to their pages or offer any sort of deal that doesn't involve Apple or Google getting their 30% cut. And this is it's ridiculous. It's extortion, it's monopoly, it's anti-competitive, because a lot of app developers could offer very good deals through their own website, and you could get in-game currency or any other number of things much cheaper than you do now. And the reason for that is oftentimes the app developers have to raise their prices considerably to compensate for the 30% cut they have to pay on everything. So basically, Apple and Google are screwing the developers and us, all so they can get richer. Oh, did I mention Apple has over $100 billion in cash that they're not actually doing anything with? Yeah. However, Fortnite, as I mentioned, has sued the crap out of both of them, because what they did was they came up with a way to offer in-app purchases that didn't involve them having to pay the 30% fee. So Apple and Google both kicked them out of their app store. Just goes to show you how anti-competitive, greedy, and corrupt these companies have become. Not to mention Google quietly dropped their "Do Not Be Evil" slogan, if that tells you anything. I just wanted to get the word out about this, and I would like to urge people, if you have a game, an app, or something on your phone that you're very fond of, visit the developer's website. You may find deals there that are much cheaper than anything you would get in the app itself. Because another practice of Google's, which still involves their 30% cut, is that app developers are not allowed to use any sort of purchase system outside of those provided by Apple and Google, so naturally they can get their money. And again, when it comes to app sales platforms, I mean, let's face it, Google and Apple are really the only two major competitors in the game. And it's funny how they both charge the exact same gatekeeper told of 30%. Sounds a lot like price fixing to me. Yeah. Anyway, assuming anybody actually watches the videos I post on YouTube, hopefully this has proven to be informative and will help you to make some better decisions and screw these corporate greedmongers out of as much money as possible. Because with what they're doing, they don't deserve our business. Neither of them do. It's the app developers who should be getting the money, not these industry titans who have lied, cheated, and basically stolen in order to squeeze every last penny they can out of the customer in the most heinous and anti-competitive way possible. Oh, did I mention, I believe it's Google who's being sued by the European Union. And both of these companies are looking at serious monopoly investigations in multiple countries. The main ones that I came across at the moment are the United States, I believe England, and Australia. Multiple monopoly lawsuits, investigations, government probes, and basically it just goes to show what a piece of crap these companies are. So like I said, visit the developer's website and support them, not their corporate greed masters.